calls in the live version, our first ever award show. This is PJ's alongside Davo and Logan. Boys, this is an exciting, monumental moment for all of us, having a live, award show. I thought the draft was special, but we're the night before the playoffs, and here we are, ready to present the 2021-22 award season results. Are you boys into it?
Let's do
I'm
this.
definitely into it. Let's do it. We got PJ's here, Davo's here. We're all looking great. We're all riled up. We're all in our own heads about tomorrow's game. But let's take a 30-minute break right now. Everyone just finished Shabbos. Everyone's probably way too full. I know I overate. I'm sure you guys overate. That's what we do. But let's take a 30-minute break. We can worry about the games tomorrow. Let's enjoy tonight for what it is. And it is the announcement of the awards. I'm stoked.
Yeah, Davo, what's your feel here on the awards? Are you gonna be shocked, or you think you're gonna be do you think you feel like you had the pulse well before the results went out?
Well, I drank heavily today, so depending on I don't know if I'm hungover or still drunk, but I think the Jewball people did the right things and voted for the right people. But we'll see, and we'll definitely probably have some remarks, and somebody's definitely going to screw something up somewhere. So let's do this.
All right, let's start with the first category, not on the Jubal website, but the first category just in terms of our results, the way we see it. The most lost on the chat. And the winner goes to, drum roll, please, Tom. No shock there, right? No shock, guys?
I mean, he's probably not going to find out till another 3 weeks, and then he'll be like, "What? I won something." But I definitely think this is the right call. Because he follows the chat, he just is just lost in it. You have other people who don't follow it that
If you look at the messages, he reads all the messages, but for some reason he doesn't get all the messages. I don't know how it is. I still think MK should have won this one. That guy is way more lost than Tom. And quite frankly, this is one of those, the winner's not really a winner. It's kind of a loser, but still, look, both are great candidates, and congratulations, Tom. You earned it.
By the way, for a guy who lost the last part of the season, he should at least win something. So this is,
right.
Hopefully he feels good about this one. I tend to agree. Tom was more lost last year. I felt like there were some other candidates for this year, but okay, Tom can get it. He seems lost at times as well. Are we ready? The best sticker for 2021-22. Are you ready? It goes to Settle Down Rook. Obvious choice.
Davo's not happy.
I don't know if it's obvious. I mean, it's obvious because we all get to use it against the Rooks, but I wanted something maybe that was more all inclusive.
Okay.
Definitely a suck at PJs. That
okay.
No, again,
Here's how I see. I have to disagree. I actually think Settle Down Rook is so good because you could use it on anyone. I used it on Jordan. You know what I mean? I think it obviously started with the Rook, but it's so good. Anytime anyone says something stupid, you get to say Settle Down Rook. It's so great. I think it's a great sticker.
But I
definitely
think
a great sticker. I don't know if it was number one this season.
No, but it's for sure number one. It's most used sticker. Definitely number one.
Sure, number one.
But what I do listen, I agree. Suck at PJs was a good one, and I think that kind of shows the power of our show in the sense that Walsh came on and he was like suck at PJs, and right away became a sticker, and it became a Suck at PJs Nation. There's shirts, there's other stuff being made for it, but nothing like Settling Down Rook was better this season. When this guy started chatting, we're like, "Who are you?" And Kut's like, "Settle Down Rook," and that was it.
Good.
It was born, and it was born. It's like Logan said, you could legit use it on anybody. All right, let's go to the next one. You ready, boys? It was Brisk Commitment Award, and this was really close. But of course, it goes to the man who missed the first league game of the season. It goes to Singer.
Davo, what are your thoughts on that?
I mean,
he's on the fence.
No, it's. I mean, it was a close candidacy, but I'll give it a Singer. He should at least win something tonight. if he doesn't get MVP, at least let him have this to walk home with, because he's not winning tomorrow. But I digress.
Hey, Davo, I think Maor stole your mic.
Yeah.
I think I can't. How does Big O? He's like Mr. Briss. Like outside of being the actual mole, how does Big O not win this one? But congratulations, Singer. Obviously, big commitment there. But I really saw Big O running away with this.
Yeah, you know what it is? I think because Big O didn't miss a league game. I think once you miss a league game, that's a pretty big deal. And your team lost, right? They missed a game, and your team loses, and you're in the first round pick for your team. It's a big deal. All right, let's move on to best.
Yeah, but Big O's on Fight Club, so he always loses.
You know what? Tomorrow might be a different story, but let's see about that. Let's get into this one. Best quote of the season, and of course, there's no shock here. In Jay we trust.
In Jay we trust.
In Jay we trust.
Here's how I see it, and you guys are gonna hate me for this one. This was best quote of 21-22, and I think in Jay we trust we had last year, maybe even the year before.
But we never had the sticker, and I don't think it ever really got used.
But this is best quote. This isn't best sticker. We already had best sticker.
No, I know, but no. This is beyond just a sticker. It's a quote and it's a sticker, and it's different. It's got a different feel. I agree. It's existed before this season, but to the extent of people using it, it was just a Singer line in the past. Now it's everyone's line.
Definitely not a cult.
I think there were some others that we used, like Overcooked is getting a ton of usage. I know the only thing is that's end of year bias. I get that, right? Because it happened later in the season. I get what you're saying. I just felt in Jay We Trust was something we had already in previous years. But anyway, congrats to the winners.
Guys, this is an interesting one. The best rivalry was a tie.
Wait, hold on. I want to comment something on the last awards. Someone threw out. I got a couple votes. How is F My Brother not on this? That was a mistake. That could have won. That could have rivaled it. That was a great line.
It came towards the end of the season, but I agree. It's a good one. All right.
I'll just assume it was Yaron's fault. And it wasn't on there.
All right.
Number one seed next season.
Best rivalry of the season. It was a tie between Maor versus Singer and Bert versus Tom. Got to be honest with you, Maor versus Singer is not just this year. It was started last year. Bert versus Tom is a pure this season award. They get the tie, but I think we got it wrong. I think Bert versus Tom rivalry, even though Maor Singer's got so many dynamics to it, we had more on TBI. That was a great show. But I think Bert versus Tom is a bigger rivalry because it's sibling rivalry.
I mean, look, you could argue that the Bert versus Tom has been going on since literally one of them was born. You know what I mean? So, like, this is not something that's new to this year. And it did pick up a lot of steam at the end of the season, right? Like, I don't think, like, first 8 weeks of the season, I don't think I even knew that, like, there was a rivalry, never mind that they were brothers. But,
apparently, by the way, did anyone know Bert was on the chat for years and nobody even knew that? Like,
wait, years?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Like, never commented.
I added him. No, but I'll tell you this: the Maor Singer rivalry, it's gone past Maor and Singer. With Snow jumping in on Friday and opening up a fresh can of whoop ass, I think this is gonna be the best rivalry not only this year, next year also. It's coming down. I think more people are gonna jump on the bandwagon, and there's gonna be a lot of hate on both sides, and I'm loving it.
But again, I think Maor versus Singer kind of overcompensates like just this year. It's a pure, like, it's a Jubal thing. I think Bert versus Tom needed its own win, but again, it's a tie. So they do technically get the award. But again, in my personal opinion, was it should have went to Bert versus Tom. All right. Jubal chat.
Can we just say that you do have to give Maor some credit because, like, there is no reason for him to hate Singer. Like the sibling rivalry, you understand. Like, you could get behind, right? Like, okay, I get it. Like,
second.
And he sells it so freaking good.
Yeah, it's true.
But anyway, look, Bert versus Tom. Congrats, guys. But Maor, keep doing it because it's great.
All right, Jubal chat MVP. There is no shock here. The Wizard takes it. Steve-O is the winner of the Jubal chat MVP.
There is no question in my mind. I don't even know how anyone else got any votes. Literally, I have no idea how no one should be voting for anyone outside of Steve-O in this one. He is and always will be the chat wizard. And
Yeah,
the
but
chat MVP.
Logan, I will say this: you have some incredible lines. I mean, you really, pull
I
things
appreciate
out.
it, but
You
to another level.
You pull things out, but the wizard is still the wizard.
The wizard's
So-
the wizard, and he's the best.
So I'm gonna my secret here. I voted for Logan, but the reason I voted for Logan, and here's
Yeah,
why.
please.
Because yes, Steve-O is the wizard and he deserves to do it. But Michael Jordan can't win MVP every season. Steve-O sets up Logan so much that he tried to make Logan shine. And that's why I thought that he was trying to give it to Logan. I voted for Logan because of the wizard.
Logan,
I appreciate it. I thought you didn't vote for Steve-O because you wanted best rivalry next year.
I know. I was thinking the same exact thing.
No. Me and Steve, we good. We tight.
I know you guys. There's too much love between you two for it to be anything
Baruch
close to a
Hashem,
rivalry.
You guys got to go to the backs. I like that. That's good stuff. All right, guys. Jubal Man of the Year. There's no doubt in my mind. We never I could never imagine the fact that Jubal would have a Hanukkah party in December with our wives there, with all the food that was there. The guy laid out probably over $1,000 just on
Probably
food
more.
and getting us the place and the beer and everything, open tap, everything that existed that night. There's no shock here. Jubal Man of the Year goes to legs.
There's nothing I can say. The guy's amazing. He's done so much for us. And you're right. That freaking Hanukkah party was the hit of the year. So yeah, Jubal Man of the Year. There's nothing else I can say. This year, obviously there's a ton of people who do things for Jubal, right? This doesn't take away from what anyone else contributes to Jubal. But
And by the way, and if you voted for someone, let's say hypothetically you voted for Jordan, it's not that it's a bad vote. It's just that yes, Jordan does so much, right? Unless you could have argued Rabin because hosting the draft party was a big deal, but I think the fact that the Jubal Hanukkah party wasn't just us; it was our families as well. I think made our wives maybe appreciate a little more what we do on Sunday mornings. I think it's a bigger deal. There's no doubt in my mind.
Listen, also about legs, you guys forget, without legs, Munch never would have been an MVP candidate. He would have been just some random guy like on a team. You all forget this. Legs literally sacrificed his MVP status just for Munch. Who does that? That is like literally top man, Jubal Man of the Year. We gotta be serious here. Legs, we're coming Sunday. Let's do this, boy.
By the way, Davo, congratulations to you. That is twice this week. You've had one privately on the Pop Chat and now one time here. What a dig on me. I love it. Good for you, brother.
God.
Good for you, brother. I love it.
I don't understand. The man just won Jubal Man of the Year, and that's how Davo hugs him.
By the way, he's bringing it on Sunday. Watch. You're all going to see he's going to win Jubal on Sunday also.
He better be.
All right, guys.
I hope so.
Comeback Player of the Year. I don't agree with the winner, but I think you guys are going to disagree with me here. I'm going to give my analysis last. It goes to Zada. Congratulations, Zada. Comeback Player of the Year, but I don't agree. Logan?
Look, I mean, I think I know where you're going, but at the end of the day, he didn't play last year. So whether it was because of injury or because of, family concern, whatever it is, he didn't play last year. So his improvement from last year is exactly that. He came back. So for example, let's say someone left Jubal. They'd be eligible for comeback player of the year. So I think it makes perfect sense. The guy's a beast on the field. We really missed him last year. There was definitely a void that we felt without him. Makes perfect sense to me. He's who I voted for.
That was my mistake. I voted for Zeta. And I was like, damn it.
Can I say, I don't think
that was my mistake.
Better. You need to drink before these episodes. You have not had a better episode yet.
Seriously.
I think you need to drink before these episodes. You're on fire tonight. You're on absolute fire.
By the way, for me, and you guys are going to totally disagree with this one, I think Rabin should get the comeback player of the year because he went from being a starting quarterback to being a full-time wide receiver. I think for Rabin to come back to reality, I love Rabin. Sorry, buddy. to come back to reality and realize you're not the quarterback you once were, or maybe you are the quarterback you once were, but the Jubal kind of got tired of it. And we have so much talent now. But by the way, Rabin had a really good season at wide receiver. Like, to me, I know that's not what maybe defines the award, but I think maybe I'm just a Rabin lover. Maybe just because Rabin has been inside of me. I mean, I don't know. But like, I feel a lot of appreciation to Rabin this season, the way he took it and the way I took it. I guess, Rabin's good people. I think I should move on now. All right.
Let's do it.
Most improved player. I called it. And
let's say that for the end.
No. We're towards the end. Most improved player. I had it. I got it. And boys, it went to Dobbs.
Almost improved.
Most improved went to Dobbs. Congratulations, Dobbs.
See, this is the Davo we love. This is great. Most improved player goes to Dobbs. And by the way, Davo thought we were announcing a different award. That's fine. But most improved players, Dobbs. Like, if you look at his season, if you look at his stats, and this is, again, I know stats don't tell the whole picture, right? But stats do tell a picture. And if you look at the stats from one year to the next, it's really hard to argue that anyone else besides Dobbs really deserved this award. Davo thinks we're announcing a different award.
Listen, I can't read so good. But what I'll say about Dobbs' stats, which most impressed me, is this guy gets married, moves to like who the hell knows where, New Jersey. He's like an hour and a half away, and this guy plays more games than he's ever played.
Yeah,
like that's the greatest stat to improve is playing games.
Yeah,
he's involved. He's more into the Jubal. It was great seeing him all these weeks, and yeah, definitely most improved for Dobbs. I'm always down.
We haven't really announced the runner-up, so Salem was the runner-up. I mean, I didn't want Salem. You're not forgotten on this show, at least not by your two teammates right here. The award could have gone to Salem if you really wanted to, but like I said, for me personally, I've been advocating for Dobbs' Most Improved Player award. It's really because like everything we've said up until this point, Dobbs has brought so much to the game. He just seems like a different player. He really does. So
it's because he put on a lot of muscle in the offseason.
Listen, he's a great find. I think that was Munch's find, right? Munch recruited him to Jubal. So great job, Munch, on that one. All right. The Rookie of the Year from 2009. This guy's cleaning up the awards tonight. It goes to none other than the Wizard, Steve-O.
Look, 2009, that was a really tough rookie class, right? Like, there was a ton of people there. None of us know who else was in there, but there was a really big rookie class. And quite frankly, we wouldn't be where we are without him. Right? If you think about the website, all the contributions, I can't think of a better rookie in that class. Congratulations,
by the way,
Steve-O.
The first unanimous winner in any Jubal categories of anything.
Yeah.
Steve-O is not only Wizard off the field, he's also Wizard in our hearts.
I agree. Good call on that one. All right. The Jubal Rookie of the Year goes to Ernie Solomon.
What I say, I told y'all, that's my dog.
I did predict this one on, I believe, our second episode ever. I did say I thought Ernie would win Rookie of the Year. Waldo grew on me during the season, although I think we called him Benji on that episode, confusing both of them, calling them both Benjis. But Waldo Bensi grew on me a lot. He is the runner-up. I don't think there's a better award to go to. Ernie's stats were great. Yeah, Logan, your thoughts?
Look, I love the kid, but I thought Rook deserved it. I mean, forget about the name. The fact that he came down week in and week out and wasn't even in a game. I mean, like, that doesn't scream dedication to the sport. I don't know what does. I'm sure he's going off in the chat somewhere really pissed off. And I'm sure someone will have to settle him down. But congratulations, man. That doesn't take away from you. I think you're a hell of a player. And look, it's great seeing you on the field, but I also love Big Ben. He's got a special place in my heart. And he's going to rip it up tomorrow. I know that.
All right, boys, before we get to our 4 final awards, again, just to let everyone know, these awards are not meant to, this is voted by your peers. This is not meant to make anyone feel bad. This is about us having fun and recognizing the great things you do on the field, right? So this is just an exciting way for us to prove it and show it. There's just a lot of really good people who can win these awards. So if you didn't win, I wouldn't take it personally, right?
or take it personally and come back next year and win it.
Yep.
Rookie of the year is hard, but all the others.
Davo?
I mean, listen, I'm pretty sure MK's still a rookie. I don't know how he wasn't on the list. He had an
That's something we need to
underwhelming
do
season
every year.
statistically,
Every year, MK needs to be on that list for rookie of the year.
and he still won't win it for some reason. I don't get it. He's a great player. But yeah, no, definitely come back hard and play. But these guys brought it this season. All these guys that were voted for brought it this season. I shouldn't just say just the winners. And it was a great season. And Bob's going to win the championship. So let's go to the next award.
All right, let's do
We
it.
lived in our old apartment together for about 4 years.
Oh, sorry, boys.
It was tight.
All right. We're ready for this, right? We go to our last awards for the night. Are we ready? Defensive Player of the Year goes to none other than Munch. Munch is Defensive Player of the Year.
I'm just gonna throw this out. I'm just gonna say this. Clearly,
Don't you
sacks are
dare!
better
Don't
than
you
inter-
dare!
than interceptions.
Don't you freaking
Clearly,
dare!
it wasn't even close. I mean, listen, I love Prey. Prey is a great player. I love knowing that he's behind me. I know that he's always going to come down with the picks, but clearly, sacks are champions. Sacks reign supreme. Let's go, Munch. Let's do this.
Wait a second,
This
you were
is
on the-
ridiculous. This is
he was on the
ridiculous.
fence,
and I'll-
by the way. He was on the fence for this, by the way. I
This
just
is
love that.
freaking absurd. We all know that interceptions matter more. Prey should have been defensive player of the year. This is ridiculous. Munch, unless you get 10 sacks tomorrow and a pick, I will not change my vote. It should have been Prey. By the way, get 10 sacks and a pick.
You know what? I voted for Prey. You know,
So did I. So he got 3 votes. So who's
Yeah.
the third? It was me.
yeah,
You
I
and
voted for
someone
Prey.
else.
Munch had an incredible season though, and I think
Munch
that-
had more sacks than votes.
and-
That's
and
how
by
good
the,
it is.
and by the way,
That's true.
here's by the way, and here's the interesting thing: just offense versus defense. The way Munch took down Prey in the final regular season game of the season. I mean, I think he cemented people's viewpoints of the way he abused Prey in that game. I think that kind of swayed people's votes to saying like just the impact he made, the fact that you guys shut out Bop, that's a pretty big deal. So, it's hard for me to say that that his impact isn't there week in, week out. It's there. It's definitely there. You could also, by the way, argue that Singer is Defensive Player of the Year because hey, look at his win percentage. I mean, the impact he makes. But anyways, congratulations, Munch. No harm there, right?
I mean,
Now we go to
harm
the
there.
next award. The next award, Offensive Player of the Year. No surprise here. The guy does everything. It goes to Gronk. Gronk is Offensive Player of the Year.
Gronk. Davo, what are your thoughts?
I hate to see like a quarterback kind of win this award because it's kind of cheating, but Gronk was so good as a receiver this season. I mean, he played like maybe 10 games and he had 10 touchdowns, and probably half of those games he didn't have any touchdowns because he played with certain quarterbacks. I think he deserves this award, but it's the quarterback. It's the quarterback, and not only a quarterback, it's also a captain. It's like a double. But congratulations, Gronk.
Davo, if it makes you feel better, he's the least captain out of all the captains.
It's true.
True.
That's true.
But he's too cool to be in the non-captains group. So like,
Well, no, he can't be in the what non-captains group are you talking about?
Yeah, Davo.
Anyway,
what do you mean
You
the
feeling okay?
Jubal chat?
Oh, you mean the regular Jubal chat? Got it. But anyway, Gronk had a great season. Look, I mean, if you look at his play on the field, whether he's playing quarterback or not, it's really, really tough to stop Gronk, right? Like whether he's playing tight end, whether he's playing wide receiver, he's a really hard cover. Avery had a hell of a season also, averaging the most touchdowns per game. But,
Gronk is not. You can't be upset with that with that. Gronk's probably upset that he won, but you can't be upset with that winner.
All right, before we announce the MVP, this was on the poll. The TBI MVP. Cut the music.
You're the one playing the music.
I got a rant here. Listen, there is no TBI without Davo. Seriously, there is no TBI without Davo. This poll was stupid in the first place. I tried getting it off because there's no TBI without you, Davo. This guy text messaged me, I don't know, back in September, October, says, hey, thinking about starting a podcast. It would be great to start it. Maybe doing a live draft. How would you like to co-host with me? And I was like, sure, I guess so. Everything that we have here is the brainchild of Davo. So yes, Davo, you didn't win the award. To me, I think it's stupid. You should have won the award. You are the TBI MVP. You are the brainchild. It came down to between me and Angry PJs. I thought Angry PJ should have won, actually, because
I'm with you. I don't like regular PJ.
Yeah, definitely. So Angry PJs is here right now. The award should have gone to Davo. You guys are wrong. You're wrong. You don't know what you're talking about. And seriously, just because the guy has mic issues, just the guy is sometimes blue, just because he's lost sometimes and he's better drunk, doesn't mean he's not the TBI MVP, because he's the creator, the originator, the starter, the mastermind, the brainchild. Davo, thank you. For all of us, to all of you, thank you.
I appreciate the kind words, but I just got lucky. I picked some random guy. I'm like, hey, Peaches would want to do it. And somehow, in the back of my mind, I discovered this great talent that nobody knew about. Everyone thought this guy's just some guy on the bench that once in a while makes some choppers. And meanwhile, he comes in like the first episode. I'm like, okay, I'm going to have to try to carry this guy. I don't even know what the hell I'm doing myself. And Peaches comes out with that voice and everything. I was like, damn, this guy's good. So I'm just like the GM here, do some stuff in the background. Once in a while, make a funny comment. Most of the time, make something stupid. And I'm just here for the ride, guys. I appreciate you all. And it was a great season.
But our show really picked up when Logan, you joined, because a two-man team is good. And sometimes, like, I don't know, like you listen to sports radio, like Mike Francesa by himself was so boring for so long. And then you think about like, Michael K show, it was like, they were good when it was just Mike and Don, but adding Peter, I actually think that three-man team works really well. And I think our three-man team works even better. So for the few people who thought TBI sucks, listen, we do suck sometimes. It's true. Should we be canceled? Maybe. But at the end of the day, the fact that people still pay attention and the fact that we have people watching live the night before games, it shows that there's a meaning and a purpose to our show. So thank you to everybody for listening. I did vote for everyone, and a few other people did. Thank you, all of you. You're what makes TBI work. Our audience. Thank you, audience. But while you all been waiting,
by the way, if it's not for the audience, we'd still do the show because we do it for the three of us. But it makes it a little bit more. It makes it a little bit more legitimate to know that there's at least one other person out there watching.
Also, a big thank you to all our guests this season.
Yes. Well, this is not our final show. We have a few more shows left, but yes, I agree. Our guests make the show great.
The guests do know how great the show is on and off of the air. So big shout out to the guests.
Listen, MVP came on, didn't even know we existed. So there you go. That was a good one. I still hasn't watched since. All right, the moment we've all been waiting for.
This is it.
Now, this is not final. This is the pure opinion. It goes to Jubal MVP to Singer, Jubal MVP.
Boys, I think I'm getting a call. I think Maor just drove off the road. I do think I've got an accident that I have to go run out to. But yes, congratulations, Singer. Look, the way I see it, if anyone here watched any game that Singer played in, never mind played in that game, but watched a game that he played in, you would have no question as to who deserved it. He is the most deserving MVP. Singer, good for you, brother. You killed it this year. You deserved it last year, but good for you, brother. You made us all proud. Well, all of us minus more. You made most of us proud.
Davo, does Jordan go with the fans or with the Jubal peers? Does Jordan go in his own direction?
Well, Jordan always goes in his own direction, but in Jay we trust. Now, that being said, I said this before the season, and I keep saying it. Singer is the best player in Jubal, hands down. He's game changing the second he steps on the field. I think whatever we all know what happened in the draft. I think at 3 he was a steal, and you're talking about the first rounds. Like one player went in front of him that was like maybe should have gone. No offense to you, Kuti. We still love you. But like even at Mayor at 2 might have been a steal. This guy is just another level. He probably is the best at any position except for maybe quarterback, and maybe Munch is better than him at the line. Maybe. This guy does everything.
He's the best non-quarterback in Jubal. That goes without saying. He builds people up around him, doesn't bring people down. He praises those who need to be praised, and he lifts up people who need to be lifted. And he himself had some moments this season where he was down, right? He got hurt for a little bit. He took a week off. I know when I had my injury, the guy reached out to me. He kept saying to me, PJs, don't play. Heal, don't play. And I didn't listen to his advice, and I should have. I mean, the guy really...
Mayor, I just want you to listen to that. Listen, I know you're hurting a little bit. Don't play. Heal. Take it easy. Relax. You don't need to play tomorrow. You have a good team. They can't do it without you, but that's okay. Just don't worry about it. Relax. Just bask in this glory for a little bit.
And listen, the guy deserves the MVP award. I still think Gronk is there's a reason why Gronk went second. I don't think anybody thought Gronk would transition to really being the best quarterback in the leagues. Gronk is just an incredible talent on offense, and what he does on defense as well. He's probably the best flag grabber in Jubal. Gronk going number 2 is not a knock on Gronk. I just think that Gronk's probably going to make a case for MVP next year because everything he does, hopefully he'll just get better at it, right, and keep doing it, right, be consistent.
He still has a shot this year. You just remember, Jay's playing with the cronies. He's going to see it happen. If Jay sees some couple good games, randomizer.
All right, boys. You know what? We got playoffs tomorrow. It's time to rip it's time to rip off the jackets, the shirts. Get ready for the game tomorrow. Good luck to everybody. 4 teams enter, 2 teams come out. We'll see what happens. We are 3 balls in, and Davo, we are
3 balls out.